We're here with Mike and Cherie Flores, and of course Bricks and Susie here. But Bricks is our star of the day.
Yes, he is.
I thought I knew every dog in the county because we just finished Bark in the Park, and I interviewed just about every dog in the county. But Bricks wasn't there at Bark in the Park this year, and it's great to meet him and have him here today in the studio.
Thanks. He's happy to be here. He missed being at Bark in the Park this year.
Cherie, I know you bred Bricks yourself, and you're a specialist with shepherds and dog training with the Pet Resort, and it's just a great business out there. I know you practice law and bankruptcy law for years here in the county, and you know where you find the time to do all that is just amazing.
I keep looking for more time.
I'm sure you do.
It's busy days.
A great job out there at the Pet Resort. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
Well, thanks. Yeah, we're out there. Still out boarding and training dogs, but our most recent venture right now is looking to start a dog park in Ione at Howard Park. Howard Park is local to us. It's very close, and we are out there all the time, and we see dogs all the time needing a place to run, and we get calls at the business all the time. Can we come use your dog yards? Can we use your dog yards?
Well, you train dogs out there. You're out by Ione on the highway out toward Ione and coming off 88 there.
Yeah, exactly. And we get lots of calls for people that have come and toured our facilities that are just looking for a place to run their dogs because there's not a fenced-in area where dogs can be legally off-leash. And of course, we're busy using our dog yards for our guests, so that doesn't work out super well. So we've really partnered with some other people in Ione that were looking to start a dog park, and we said, what a great idea, this community really needs it. So we've taken it to the Parks and Rec Commission, and they've approved the concept. We are coming back, and we encourage people to join us at a community workshop that they're having to look at where at Howard Park would be a good place for the dog park. And that is on November 13th. Thanks, November 13th.
Tuesday evening.
Encourage
at
everybody.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
No, 5:30, sorry, 5:30 p.m. at the Ione City Hall. And it's not just the dog park, it's kind of involving the whole master plan for Howard Park. Everybody that uses Howard Park, you know, kind of what they would like to see in the future. But also included in that is the dog park and where would a dog park fit. So that's what that
Bricks
community
is so
workshop's going to be
well-trained, and I
about.
think he could probably be the host out there at the dog park. Huh?
I think he would like to be the host. He's actually the host for our daycare and our social time, so I think he is looking to be the host out there.
So if we send Cam out there, you can work with Cam and
I don't know if we can work
yeah.
with Cam. He's a pretty tough job. We're
get
good,
him under
but
control.
Cam's
Yeah.
an only child like myself. We take a little more training than
Exactly.
you normally probably used to.
Exactly.
Well, Bricks, you have grown up since I've seen you. You're just such a handsome
Oh,
man.
he
He
is.
says, "Oh, thank you."
He is. He's great. So tell us about your pet resort.
Well, our pet resort is a little bit different than a traditional kennel situation. We actually have luxury boarding rooms for the dogs, and then we have large enclosed dog yards so that we bring out dogs. They get social time if they're social, and if they're not social, that's okay, because not every dog is, and so then they've got individual time to run. But it's important for every dog to get out and be around. So some dogs just like to come in and be our office assistants for the day.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
That's great.
What a great service out there. I understand there's, I read something about a dog land of 1,100 acres or something,
Yeah.
possibly out by Amador City or something.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
Well, we've seen a flyer on that too, and I went and looked at. We're pretty excited about it. It looks like in our general area there's 1,100 acre ranch that they're
What is the
looking
name
at
of
coming
the
to. Greeley Ranch.
Greeley Ranch?
And they're looking at doing a privatized, like a shelter, no-kill shelter, low cost to free spay and neuters for dogs, a lot of great things. And that would be supported by the proceeds of kind of the agro industry of what they call Dogland, which is a large water park for dogs and human-only water park if you're not into the dog thing. And they're looking at building the world's tallest or longest zip line. So being in search and rescue, we're pretty excited about that.
yeah.
We're
I
like,
think it's
hey, we got to
certainly
get out there and
Yeah, you
be
can
part
help
of
out with
that.
That would
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're looking for funding to make that all happen. Hopefully
They are.
that all comes together.
They are. We're really excited for them, and we're really hoping that does come together.
Great. Well, we have about a minute left. I think we should talk to Bricks, don't you?
Bricks.
Hey, Bricks.
How
come
you
on,
doing, buddy?
Hi, sweetheart.
What do you think?
So the other
I
things
think
that, a couple other important dates, next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, is the Ione City Council meeting where they're going to be on the agenda. The dog park will be on the
On the
agenda
agenda. Great.
for concept for approval. So we're looking for people to come out and help support and show their support for that by showing up at the meeting and making comments if necessary.
Sure. And there's no con. I mean, this is all pro.
This is all
Goodness,
pro,
this
but
is
you know,
great.
this is going to take an entire community to come together to do this. This
Right.
is not something our government can do for us. This is something we in the community have to do
Right.
for our community. So you got shovels, come out and help us dig post holes. You got fencing, let's get it going, because we're going to have to fundraise.
Can they call you personally if they have any questions
Absolutely.
about?
Yes.
Okay, can you give us your number, please?
Sure. Our number's 209-223-9663.
Okay.
And call before you go out. Don't just pop in, because you're always working with clients, with
Oh,
training
yes,
and things
absolutely.
like that. So
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
give a call.
Right.
Dog parks in each community are so important. You know, we don't realize, you know, all of our parks in Amador County are dog friendly,
Yeah.
except for the playing fields. You
Right,
don't want to keep
right.
dogs off the playing
And
fields.
that's exactly right.
But you know, you really need a spot where dogs can really run and
Yep.
just have a great time and do what they do best and socialize
Exactly.
like we do. We need our
Absolutely.
places. yeah.
It's totally great, and it brings dog owners together and lets them socialize. It's a win-win for everybody.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate you having, you know, the time to come on the show here
Well,
today.
thanks
Go
for
ahead,
having
Mike.
us.
One other way to get in contact or kind of follow along with us is we do have a Facebook page for the dog park.
Great.
It's called Woof and Wags Dog Park.
Okay.
In Ione, California. And same with
Next
the
Tuesday
email.
night.
Tuesday night, City
Don't
Council
forget.
meeting.
Great.
All right.
We're going to take a little short break and come back and wrap it up for you.
Hi, Rich.